Do you want to make a pack thumbnail like this? Yes, the hell you do. So since I've recently gained 20 subscribers, I've decided to make a tutorial. Let's get right into it. For this tutorial, you'll need to install Mine-imator in either Photoshop or Photopea.com. Okay, so once you've opened up Mine-imator, you want to go to the top left corner and you want to create a new project. I'm going to be calling it Thumbnail Poses. Create that, and you want to open up your file folder, navigate to your pack section. I have DanyFault, Bombies, 80K, and Lethargy. Those are going to be my 3 blue packs for this video. Head into Mine-imator again, click on Resources under Project Properties, click on this little icon. You want to select your packs individually to be imported into Mine-imator. Mine-imator is just going to unzip that for you, so then you can use that texture into a block, which we're going to be using now. Once it's finished, you want to click on Resources again to exit it out, minimize it. Click on the crafting table icon, top left. Click on the block icon, and you want to find your diamond block. So I'm going to search diamond block. Create that. Now you have your diamond block. Make sure it is at 0, 0. So just right click each of them. It's not 0 already. Now to navigate in Mine-imator, you want to use left click to move around your thing, right click to look around, WSAD while holding right click. So WSAD while holding right click, and you can look around, and that's how you're going to be moving around in Mine-imator, but we won't be doing that too much. First thing you want to do is you want to create 3 diamond blocks. So I'm going to rename this 1. You can click on this little icon to duplicate it. So I'll duplicate twice. It's going to be number 2, and this is going to be number 3. Now we have 3 diamond blocks. Number 2 is going to be our center block. What we're going to do is we want to click on number 1. You want to click on this little grid icon, and you want to make the grid size 2. What we're going to do is we're going to slide the grid icon till it's at 22. If you do not have this thing over here, you can just click on toggle controls, which is at the top little menu bar over here. You want to put it at 22, and then it's spaced out. Go to 3, and you want to put it at 22. So I guess this would be negative 22. Then you want to click on this one, and you want to rotate it. So you want to click on the grid icon again, set the grid size to 3, I guess, and you can rotate it about 15. That's a good size. And 15. That's perfect. Now you want to click on the center block, and you want to make the scale a little bit bigger. So what I want you to do, click on this, click 1.05. Just gonna be a little bit bigger, not a big difference, but it does a lot. Next, you want to import your packs into the block. So I want to select the first one, and I'm going to select texture, and I want to use, I guess, DanyFault or this one. I'm going to use Bombies probably, yeah. The second one, I'll be using Lethargy. The third one, I guess I'll be using DanyFault. You want to order this so that the center block stands out a lot. You want it to look nice. That's why you made it bigger in the first place. Now you want to remove the grass. By that, you can do background, show clouds off, you don't want any clouds, and show ground off. Now you're left with this plane, so it looks very clean for our screenshot or our picture that we're going to export. You want to enchant the blocks now so they have a little bit of glow and they shine. So I'm going to click on, double click on this, and then you're going to see this. You're going to go into graphics, click on glow. You want to make the glow color. Well, before you do glow, you actually want to click on render. Now you can actually see the glow. Click on the glow color, and you want to set it to like a light blue or whatever the block color is. So for me, it's going to be blue. So I'm going to make it a nice blue color, and that looks nice. Select this one and make the glow, and you want to set it to blue or whatever your color is, and make it like this. You don't want to make it too bright, or else it's going to be blinding for the viewer. Third one, or first one, I guess you could say. I want to make the glow also. Let's see, I want to make it like I think right here. That looks nice. So now we can check the difference before and after. Big difference, and it looks a lot nicer with the glow. Now we want to set up the posing camera. So you're going to click on the crafting table. On the bottom left, you'll see the camera icon and click create. Now for the camera, you want to scroll up to the position and right click on each of these numbers. You also want to set each of the rotations to 0, 1, 80, and 0. Now it is perfectly aligned. You want to back the camera up a bit, and if you don't have this selected camera viewer, you can just click up here and you'll see the camera viewer. You want to position it in a way where all the blocks are visible and you can see everything. So you can copy my settings maybe if you want. I'm gonna rotate it a bit too. So I'd say about like this. Let's see, maybe up a bit. Oh, that looks good. Okay, rotate one more. Up, up, rotate, up. Let's see, how do we want to do this? You want like the top to be exposed a little bit. I think I'll make the grid size 1 just so I can have a little bit more flexibility. Also to, I guess, 10. Never get it there. 10. Now I'm going to back this up a bit, or actually scoot it up a bit. What am I saying? Scoot it up, yes. Maybe I should actually. Yes, I think that is splendid. Done. I think we have our perfect camera view. I think that's going to be our pose for the thumbnail, or maybe I can make the rotation a bit lower. Yes, that's done. You don't have the whole bottom of the block exposed, since the bottom really doesn't matter. We're going to be having swords in the top, so that's how it's going to look. And you want to click on image icon. You want to click remove background, and you want to make it 1920 by 180, or it depends on how you want it. You can even do 4K, doesn't matter. Save it, and I'm going to call it thumbnail poses, and I'm going to save it into downloads, and done. Okay, so now we're moving into Photoshop. You want to click on the create new, and you'll have this little window open up. You want to create a new one with 1920 by 180 pixels, make sure it's pixels, resolution 72 pixels an inch. Create that. Now you got a new project. First thing you want to do, unlock the layer, Control S to save, and I'm going to be calling it block poses thumbnail. We can call it pack thumbnail, and it's going to automatically add PSD. You now have your saved PSD. You want to open up your files and you want to import the block poses that you have just made in Mine-imator. You want to rasterize the layer by right clicking, and now we have to make the pack little blocks that are going to be there. So the way we're going to be doing that is by in downloads, go into your pack folder, and you want to select all of them and you want to extract all. Make sure the destination is a folder and extract. So now once you have extracted all 3 of these packs individually, you want to go into each folder and take the pack.png and you want to rename it in order for what pack. So for Lethargy, that was my second, so I'm going to name it 2.png and move that into my pack folder. Not my pack folder, yes, 2.png. Click on DanyFault. This is my 3rd one, I believe. I'm going to move it out, 3.png into stuff, my folder. Then you want to move the last one, which is Bombies. Yeah, Bombies. That was number 1, so 1.png, and into it. Now we have our 3 pack folders, not folders. We have the 3 pack images, which we're going to be using in Photoshop or Photopea. Photopea is the free alternative, by the way. So you want to select all 3 and import these into Photoshop. Once these are into Photoshop, you can now start creating the arrangement. So if you've numbered them, like I said, you want to put the first one first, second, obviously. Now, you want to create a basic size for all 3 of them. So I think I want it to be like here or something. Yeah, this is good. So I want to copy this for all 3 of them. So I'm going to just select the second one and I want to make it the same size. And it should automatically scale. Yes, and then the 3rd one. Hold up. 3rd one. Oh, now we got our 3 pack images. I'm gonna move the first one here and the second one in the middle, the 3rd one, Control T to move it. And there you have it, our 3 pack images. Now, if you had a pixel art image and it looks it looks like really bad, here's what you can do. So to resize a pixel art image, you want to go to pixel art resize, and you'll find lostpec.com. This is the best pixel art resizer I found, so you want to choose your file. For me, it's going to be the first one, which is like a pixel art drawing. And I'm just going to format it to like 124 by 124 pixels and scale it. It's going to start putting you in queue and process, and then you can just download it and bam, you got your new photo. Once you're back into Photoshop, you can delete the old image and import the new one, which is in your folder. So that looks a lot better, so you don't pixelate anymore. I'm going to scale it to the size. Now it looks really good and not blurred. The blurred one sucked balls. Okay. Bam, now we got our 3 images, and you want to move it with the move tool until it's evenly spaced out. For me, that's perfect. Now you want to delete the white background. We don't need that anymore. And we're going to be starting to add the effect where it looks a bit distorted, not distorted, but like this. I don't know what it's called. It just looks a lot cooler like this. Yeah. So for the first one, you want to select your first one. You want to rasterize all these there, by the way, because rasterizing just is magic. You want to hold shift and move the middle layer. Wait, so hold the shift control. Now you can only move up and down. You can't move left or right, only up and down. So you want to move it -3, and you want to do the same for the other one. So you want to make sure it's even, so -3 while holding shift control. And then for this one, you want to move it only 1 or 0.9. So for this one, 0.9. Then for the middle one, you want to move it control shift along the corner. You want to move it this way. So I'm going to move it, I think, -0.9, and for this one, this corner, -0.9. You want to move it this way. Hold up, no, you don't want to move it that way. And it creates that little effect. Let me do it this way again. I want to create, I think, a -0.9 again, because the first one was enough, so -0.9. Now it creates the outward effect, and you want to click on this one again. And now we're going to move it horizontally, so outward -1.2. Same for the opposite, 1.2. And now we got that cool outward coming effect. Alright, so once you're in Photoshop, you're going to open up your files, go to your screenshots mold folder in your .minecraft. The way you get there is by clicking Windows R, searching %app data %, click on your .minecraft, click on screenshots, and then you got your screenshots. I'm going to select for this one, or yeah, this one, looks nice. And I'm going to use this as my thing, so I'm going to click on rasterize. And we got our background for our thumbnail. Now, right now the background looks really dull, so I want to make it a bit more vibrant. So I'm going to select on the layer styles, vibrance. I also want to increase the brightness of this, so I'm going to click on this, brightness. Now I want to actually apply the layer styles to our objects. So we're going to click on the thumbnail poses first. You want to click on gradient overlay. You want to select the basic gradient, black and white. Make sure blend mode is overlay and angle this opacity 40. That just makes it so that the top is lighter and the bottom is darker. And you want to add an outer glow. I'm going to make it probably size this, opacity 40, yeah. And let's see, I think 35 or 21. I think that's good there. Then I want to add the layer styles to these, so I'm going to click on the second one, gradient overlay again, outer glow again. I want to make this one a bit bigger and make the spread, now spread's good. That's perfect. Then I want to copy the layer style and paste it to these two. Paste layer style. Look how good that looks. A little finishing touch I like to add is go select the background, click on filter, blur, radial blur, set the amount to 10, make sure it's on zoom, best quality, and click OK. That's going to add some zoom to your background so that it's a little bit blurred. And then you want to click on File, Export, Quick Export as PNG, tag thumbnail.png, and save it. And done, you got your thumbnail. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Peace out.